Stage 4 comes on Tuesday the 7th of May and is one of the longest stages of this year's race. The peloton continues to wind its way down the west coast of Italy, finishing at the southernmost point of this year's Giro d'Italia.
Stage 4. Starting in Policastro Bussentino, this mammoth 246km stage has over 190km of flat roads before the final two climbs, which is sure to weaken the rider's legs. The intermediate sprint after 165km in Marinella di Sant Eufemia will be a poignant moment in this stage, marking the tragic deaths of several cyclists in an accident in 2010. With 54km to go, the riders face the first climb of the day, Vibo Valentina. The 15km ascent won't be too challenging with an average gradient of 3%. There are a few steep parts at the beginning and near the top, but it's unlikely to force a real selection in the peloton. Team Sky may take the front and keep a hard and steady pace, killing any attempts of breaking away. From the top of Vibo Valentina, there are 20km to the beginning of the final climb, Croce Ferrata. The climb is 12.7km in length with an average gradient of 5.5% and a maximum of 10% halfway to the top. The percentages aren't frightening, but after 230km in the saddle, some favourites may already lose time on this stage. The finish is in Serra San Bruno, 5km from the top after a short descent, and we could end up seeing a group of 20 riders sprinting for the win. Domenico Pozzovivo went training on the final climb in November last year and said that especially the final 5km in Serra San Bruno were good for attacking. Pozzovivo won a similar stage in last year's Giro d'Italia, and he may be a good outsider despite the stage not finishing uphill.
Whilst the climb that comes towards the end of the stage is quite hard, I'm not expecting to see huge time gaps between the favourites. For me personally, the excitement about a stage like this in the first week of a Grand Tour is as much about who gets dropped as who stays in the group. For Stage 5, click here.
Welcome to the preview for Stage 5, taking place on Thursday the 8th of May.
Loosen the two bolts on the non-drive side crank by turning them anti-clockwise